back here live with another episode of the Kinny Landrum Show. Tony Rose along with the one and only Kinny Landrum from klandrum.com. Happy, I guess, beginning of spring almost to you.
Man, I tell you what, snow began in 2015. Tony is back.
Over the snow, over the cold, but spring is here. The time is changing. Days are getting longer. And, of course, with that in mind, a lot of folks out there, as we head into warmer weather, they're thinking about cars. They're thinking about making a new car purchase, newer used car purchase, which leads us right into today's topic, which you kind of came in fired up today with this one. Today's topic submitted at klandrum.com. Don't take my word for it! Exclamation point. What's grinding you today about this?
I'm just telling you, we got this email in, and you know, it was along the lines of, why should I take your word for it? That your car is the best car out there on the road today.
Besides the fact he's the expert, and I drive one of them. You know? But seriously, that's a good question, though, because people should make an educated decision when they're thinking about getting a newer used vehicle.
Absolutely. You know, customer feedback is important, and that's why J.D. Power and Associates out there surveys customers for customer satisfaction in the car industry, along with some other industries, home, insurance, electronics, and things of that nature.
And they're completely neutral when it comes to this too. Like, you know, like they don't have a rooting interest in any dealer, any brand, anything like that.
It's all about the customer and their feedback. And Consumer Reports is another one. Most trusted in the industry. They don't take any advertising. They pay for their own product testing and things of that nature. So
no outside influence. Exactly right there. It's a neutral outside party there for that one. So those are some other options too. And you're saying, hey, look at those.
Absolutely, definitely look at those.
Plus, another one you mentioned there too. Look at online reviews. Look at what other people are saying who are looking at the vehicle that you're looking at, maybe.
Absolutely, online reviews are important. Just get on Google whatever kind of vehicle manufacturer that you're looking for. You know, I'd also Google maybe the dealership that you're looking for. Online reputation's important. Salesperson. You know, maybe Google his or her name. Look for different kind of reviews that they may or may not have out there. I would assume you'd want a dealership that's been in the business a while, has got a good reputation in the community, and maybe deal with a salesperson that's been in the business more than 6 months.
Exactly, or maybe close to a decade, like Kinny Landrum. klandrum.com is a great website to check out as well when you talk about websites. A lot of great stuff happening there, of course, at klandrum.com. Great tips on there as well, of course, past episodes of the show, but also tips, something very crucial that you want somebody, before they come talk to you, you want them to be educated. You want them to know what questions to ask, because that makes your job easier, because it helps get them in the vehicle, the Toyota that they need.
It really does. And whether you're looking at a Toyota, a Chevy, or a GM, or Ford, you know, just, you know, do your due diligence as far as research is concerned. Also, I think I kind of alluded to the fact of looking for a salesperson that may have only been in the business 6 months. Let me tell you something. There are great sales professionals out there that have only been in the business a short time. I have to start somewhere, and guess what? They have to start somewhere too. So, you know, don't take anything away from somebody who's just been in the business a very short time.
Hey, let me ask you this too. Let's follow up on this. When you talk about getting your ducks in a row online and doing online research, how long should you research before you go to the lot and start driving cars? Is it 30 minutes or is it 2 weeks?
Well, you know,
can you over-research?
You can over-research, in my opinion. However, you know, when most folks are ready to find a vehicle, to buy a vehicle, to make that vehicle purchase, there's certain hot buttons that you have as a consumer, as a customer. What things are important to you? Performance, gas mileage, comfort and convenience, quality of the vehicle. So, you know,
take your time.
Take your time. Take a look at those options. But once you find one, don't let it get away.
That's something to keep in mind right there. Hey, let's go to the inbox at klandrum.com. Today's email submitted to us by Claire in Glasgow. Can upgrades hurt a trade-in? And other information there in the email, you know, like tinted windows, the nice sound system, the custom rims and stuff like that. Can that actually hurt your trade-in?
I guess it all depends on what you really like as a customer, as a dealer, when you're looking for trade-ins. Personally, I like the tinted windows and the nice wheels and you know, a sound system. But you know, there's all different types of consumers out there.
And those are things that do they, and that's I guess to follow up on that question too. If you have custom rims on the car, do they stay with the car when you trade it in? Can you take them off and like or the sound system? Can you take that out, or does that kind of come with the package once it goes to the car?
Well, when we put a value on a trade in, we can put a value on it with the wheels on there or with the wheels off. It kind of. It's up to you. If you want to take them off, you can. Put the factory back on. That's no problem at all.
All right. Some things to keep in mind. Submit your question at thekinnylandrum.com. If we use it on the show, like we used Claire today in Glasgow, you will get a gift card from thekinnylandrum.com. Of course, you can call Kenny anytime at 270-779-2819. He'll be happy to answer your questions, and make sure you get over to the website, get signed up for those 10 hot tips that everybody needs, right?
Absolutely.
We'll see you back here next week for a new episode of The Kinny Landrum Show. I'm Tony Rose for Kinny Landrum. Check out more at thekinnylandrum.com. Have a great week, everybody.
All right.